She's cold, so we have to hurry through this, and the way to warm her up is with love? No, it's with coffee, and that's why we're here at Rivet for this, our town. We are getting our caffeine on. We are with Allie and Caroline Commons, and they are related. How are you guys related again?
Mother-in-law, daughter-in-law.
Is she a good daughter-in-law?
Excellent daughter-in-law. Couldn't ask for better.
Do you have any other daughter-in-laws?
I don't.
All right, so she's your favorite daughter-in-law?
She's my favorite daughter-in-law.
All right.
For now.
So we are at Rivet, which is a coffee shop now with 3 locations, but just in case more than a coffee shop. So I will let you guys elaborate on that. What is Rivet for somebody that maybe does not know?
We started in 2021 in our location in Westfield, and we are a coffee shop, we're a cafe, and we are a roastery as well. So we're kind of a little bit of everything all rolled up in one. My dream was always to serve people coffee, and so that's been a lot of fun, seeing how a dream can turn into something
To a reality.
Into a reality, but into something that's really tangible and where we get to serve people and serve people well.
I'm not a coffee guy. Like, that's why she's got the coffee and I don't. I look for hot chocolates and chai tea lattes, right?
We got both of those.
See, we're good.
They're both really good.
Like food-wise, you guys have a menu of food, and is that all day long too?
So we have a full lunch and breakfast menu. I feel we have a pretty creative menu. We're really well known for our waffles.
Yes.
So they're a liege waffle. They're a yeast-based waffle, and they have pearl sugar in there. And when we cook it, it caramelizes and sweetens the waffle, so they have a nice crunch to them.
Right.
So we also have really delicious breakfast food. So we're known also for our egg witch. It's a breakfast sandwich. It's customizable. You can add whatever you want to it if we have the ingredients in-house.
I've had the waffles, by the way. They were fabulous.
We have our own in-house bakery pastries as well.
You right?
Everything that we can possibly do, we do it in-house.
Okay.
So
That's awesome.
And tell us, for the non-coffee people, what exactly a roastery is and how they can get in on that fun.
Of course. Yeah, so our roastery is a part of our Westfield location. It's our first location. So we get these beans in from our importer. They're essentially raw or green beans. We have a big fancy machine that's basically a giant firebox.
Nice.
We put them in there, it rotates them in there and it roasts them, and there's various short targets that we're shooting for, like temperature-wise, that we're cooking the beans to. And based on those targets is going to be, what flavors we pull out of the beans, and so we roast all of our beans. Cool. We take a lot of pride in our beans.
I bet.
There's a lot of time and energy that's gone into them.
That makes a huge difference that you're doing it yourself and in-house and creating that product. That is really good. Talk to us a little bit about this location in Zionsville and the uniqueness of it and what you guys are excited about here.
Yeah, well, so Graham and Courtney asked us to partner with them or become a part of what they were doing here.
Just to clarify for the viewing audience, elaborate on the names that you just dropped.
Graham and Courtney Rahal. Graham likes to make fun of me because we talked for probably 8 months and I had no idea who he was. So I had seen his wife a little more. I'm like, Courtney, could you remind me of your husband's name? But anyway, just a lovely couple. And he had the vision of bringing all of this to Zionsville. And decided that they wanted Rivet. They've been a whole lot of places around the world and kind of wanted to bring Rivet along with them. So
they asked us to be a part of it, and we couldn't be more grateful.
But we got amazing cars on one side. You got amazing Ducatis. So in terms of this location, and in terms of what you're doing, are those the things that set you apart? What? There's a lot of coffee shops out there.
Correct.
What is it that really sets Rivet apart?
One of the things, obviously, is that we are our own roaster, right? So there's few and far between, really, for those who actually roast and serve. We have a full menu. There's plenty of coffee shops. We may not be for everyone. There's plenty of places to go, but we feel we offer something that's a little unique, not just in the beautiful scenery here. Again, everything is fresh. Everything that we do here, we bring in, we prep, we cook. We try to buy local as much as we humanly possibly can for our foods, and just enjoy a space where people can gather and just have a really good time.
I definitely say our hospitality also sets us apart. So it's something that we work very hard on, and the staff that we hire and the people we have in. When people come in the door, we want them to feel like they're walking into our living rooms of our homes. So we refer to our customers as guests because they're not just customers; they're our friends, and they're people of our community. And so it's.
I love that so much.
Our mission is to serve people well.
Yep.
I love it. What else should the studio audience know?
Oh, gosh. So this is going to be our first year here in Zionsville. So we're looking forward to maybe what this will hold as far as people figuring out that we're here and kind of the word getting out. But I'll tell you, it's going to be exciting because there's a thing called Cars and Coffee that'll start. Now, this is what Graham and GRP will do. And that's just hundreds, if not thousands of people kind of come in with all their groovy cars. And so we are excited for things like that to come about.
I know something that was very important to Graham when he was designing and putting this space together is he wanted it for be a space where people can come and have, be an event space. So
what a partnership. That's awesome. That's awesome.
It's fun.
so great.
And that all comes from just great service that led to that relationship, that led to these opportunities, right?
It's nice. Connections are always just the best part about the job, quite honestly. It's just getting to know people.
All right, so fun fact about Megan and myself is we're very, very competitive. And so when we were thinking of something fun to do with this video, we were trying to think, what could we do with the caffeine and drink? And then it hit me that there's nothing more fun than seeing my wife in just misery and pain. Just kidding, that's a lie, that's a lie. But being as competitive as she is, I do think that I could challenge her to drink an iced drink as fast as we can and see who's first to get a brain freeze.
Yeah, I'll
Even
win.
though she hates it, she'll still do it just because of her competitive nature.
the chance of beating you.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly,
anything.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, I have challenged her, but I'm going to throw the challenge out to either of you. Would either of you like to join us in a brain freeze challenge?
We need a
Caroline,
Rivet
you're
representative.
bobbing your
got
head?
it. I got it. I'm ready for the
Allie?
challenge. I'm drinking enough
You're
coffee.
out?
I'm
Okay.
I'll be the judge.
All right, so we're going to go set up. We're going to do the brain freeze challenge here at Rivet. It's going to be the new trend in all of social media.
Run to Rivet and get your iced drink immediately.
All right, here we are. We're at the brain freeze challenge. We've established the rules. The rules are simple. It's first to finish or first to brain freeze wins. Winner gets the pride and this location of Rivet.
Oh.
So Caroline, you better win.
Come on,
No
Caroline.
pressure.
Absolutely.
No pressure.
All right, cheers
Okay, here goes nothing,
to
guys.
Rivet. Thanks for having us.
Thanks, guys.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Chug, 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 chug. That's it. Go, guys, go. You got this. Keep going. Come on, you got it. Chug, chug, chug. Oh,
it's
come
so
on.
cold.
He's going in front.
Oh my gosh!
And it's just setting in now. The brain freeze is just setting in now. But this is just foam at the top, people. You guys are.
I
this
think
is
we have
sorry.
a winner.
My head hurts.
New owner of Rivet. Hey, Allie.
It didn't quite go away.
So that I can find my head again. Can you tell them where we are? Like,
Of course.
how can they find out more about you?
Absolutely. Head to our website, which is rivetcoffee.com. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook. Our physical locations, we have one in Zionsville, right here on 106th Street, right before Zionsville Road. And you can also find us in Westfield, Jersey Street, and also in the Westfield Washington Public Library. Thank you for coming.
If you haven't had a chance to check out Rivet at any of their locations, make sure you do so because it really is amazing. And I'm not going to just talk about Zionsville, but the Zionsville location is unbelievable. So get here, check it out, do your own brain freeze challenge. This has been Our Town.